Hello and welcome! This is Gunner, and we're back with some more MechWarrior 3. We're ready to go, so let's launch up.
Reactor online.
Alright.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We just have to secure the dropship.
I'm reading enemy contacts, Lance Leader, but no salvage convoy.
Mech power detected. Targeting.
Okay.
The Freeborns are here, Star Commander.
Protect the dropship. Drone, cancel control. Regroup.
He's just gonna stand there, we'll just play into him. Alright, he ran away from that. Engagement.
Patrol has rejoined. Engaging enemy.
Okay. Oh!
Targeting.
We have enemy right on top of me, I didn't even notice him.
Single fire engaged.
Ah.
Fire engaged.
Oh, I didn't mean to fire that. Oh, I guess he's already dead. Alright, we have one more on the flank. You know, at the rate he's moving, I'm probably going to miss these missile shots, so let's save the ammo. Alright, let's make sure everybody's still alive. Okay. You're stuck. Let's see if we can figure out which one you are. You are 2. Come on up.
Lead the way.
Alright. Doesn't look like we took too bad damage, although that one enemy just ran away. We didn't actually finish him off. Okay. Doesn't look like the AMS system is actually working, so maybe the arm is the ideal place for it. So let's get in here and actually do some damage. Ooh, I didn't mean to fire the missiles, that was a waste of ammo. Okay, good, he's down.
Targeting.
Okay. Ooh, we have that one dude. Where is he?
Targeting.
Probably out of range of all my weapons. Oh, we can get a lock here. Oh, he's coming towards me. Maybe we'll be able. I should have arced that more. See if we can get him with that. He's trying to run away, so he may outrun those missiles. He's hitting or not? I think they're just hitting a hill. Alright. It looks like everybody's here.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get the repair crew in here. That's not too far from where we are. Although we'll probably have to move around, because it seems like there's quite a bit of a little canyon here. I don't have jump jets, so we're gonna have to go the long way.
Missile launch detected.
Oh,
Targeting.
firing at us now. Burn through the ammo fairly quickly here. But we're chopping his arms off and what have you. Got more missiles coming in.
Missile launch detected.
Okay. Try and dip down here. Oh, we have a whole bunch of enemy coming. Looks like they are elementals.
Targeting. 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 Targeting.
Let's worry about the... Actually, not sure what to worry about more here.
Drive to the knee joints.
Bloody toads.
Oh. Crap. Focus on the helicopters while they're a threat.
Missile launch detected.
Say that. Ah.
Star Commander Cheryl is saying his work, Lance Leader. Cheryl, this is Star Commander Hunter. Respond. No
All right.
contact with Star Commander Cheryl or any of her forces. Omegas 3 through
let's take this guy out. Okay, one more left, and then we can go get repaired and rearmed. We desperately need, because ammo is looking a little low. Do we want to overkill this guy? Not really. Alright, let's go get repaired. I'm gonna go full throttle here while we... Oh, it looks like that doesn't stay in input when I go to the command screen. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's see what our allies are looking like. Thor number 1, Thor number 2 not so great, and the Annihilator seems fine, but maybe ammo is a problem. So. I didn't hear the message on whether or not they were ready to go, but that was because I was distracted with all the enemy that was attacking us. So I guess I'll find out when I power down. Yep, you're ready. Alright, so we'll just cycle through and have everybody get some work done. So,
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader.
set them up.
Now. We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Okay, go through this one at a time. You first. We're going to prepared.
On my way to repair vehicle.
That particular mech may not need it, but I'm just going to go through and be thorough. Okay, well, the ERPPC and Gauss rifle seem to do alright. I didn't use them all that often, but they seem to do the job pretty well, especially early on when that one guy was
All repairs are done. You're good to go.
just kind of standing there. We could really lay into him. And there were a couple times I shot into the enemy. I worked out. Okay, let's do the next one. So,
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
that.
Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now. We
Now,
have arrived and are ready to deploy.
you repair.
Back for refitting. Targeting.
Yeah, that's the one that really needed the repairs. And then you just probably need the ammo. Although I don't know. I can't actually check ammo loadout of a particular mech. I mean, he's fine armor-wise. He hasn't been touched. But again, if he was firing his AC-10s a lot, he may. Oh, we're already here repairing, so might as well. Okay. Remind ourselves the objective.
Everything's fixed. Moving out.
We have to move these guys into Able. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the last one.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates. Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now. We have arrived and are ready to deploy. Heading for a refit.
All right. We already cleared out Able, so it's just going to be a matter of getting the team in there. I'm going to switch so the PPC is the first one we use. Those helicopters kind of just come out of nowhere. I mean, because I didn't see them on the map, and they were just suddenly right on top of me.
Repairs are done.
Maybe I missed
We're outta
them,
here.
but it seemed to have been the case.
Waiting for rendezvous coordinates.
Told them to go to Able.
Roger that, Lance Leader. Transferring now.
I'm going to assume that once they get here, we're going to have enemy appear, as there was supposed to be a convoy. If I were going to guess, convoy would be coming from the this direction, which is up north, I believe. So I'll kind of keep my eye on that direction, but I'll stay close just in case. I also need to get my allies over here.
Here I come.
Go through
Following information.
all to come here. I don't know if there's a way to select all. Maybe there is. Oh. He's in behind a ridge, so I really can't, I don't think, hit him.
Targeting. Targeting.
Okay, let's do this.
Taking direct fire. In need of your assistance. resistance.
Oh!
Targeting. Enemy forces in control of dropship. Primary objective. We are committed to battle, Star Commander.
This is my bad. I didn't see this coming.
Mech power-up detected.
Okay. Let's switch our firing mode.
Fire engaged. Fire engaged.
There you go.
We have arrived and are ready to deploy.
Ah, didn't mean to fire those. If it's too close, they won't actually arm.
With one shot. Targeting.
Okay, let's go ahead. Have our guys attack target so that they attack at range.
Affirmative.
Okay.
I could use some backup.
Okay, hit him hard. Okay, let's switch targets.
Targeting.
Okay,
Mission successful.
that guy lost an arm. Hopefully we didn't lose any equipment there. Alright. Not bad. As a matter of fact, I think that's the most damage we've had on an ally, is somebody losing an arm like that. Again, not sure exactly what system they'd lose. Maybe an ERPPC and a... I don't remember what other things they're armed with. Medium lasers. So I'll have to check that. But I think I have some spares. So, alright, let's exit the mission.
The Jaguars removed a great deal of salvage from the Black Hammer, but at least one convoy should still be within our striking range. Reports from the Eclipse say that they're down 2 warriors already, and Galaxy Commander Corbett is pressuring them relentlessly. Lance Leader, we need to get this salvage or at least deny it to the Jaguars. If the clan fields many more warriors out of Durgan City, the rescue team will go down and will be cut off.
Looks like we do have a replacement ERPPC if that's what we lost, although I think we were using clan ERPPCs. I'm not actually positive of that particular thing. Now, one of the things that we were supposed to get was a tag system. I'm trying to look through this to see if I... that's probably under equipment. Yeah, there it is. So that's something we're supposed to be using for a future mission. I don't even know 100% how this works, so that's going to be something that's a play it by ear. I'm guessing putting it on the mech that I control would probably be the best idea. But let's see what the...
A clan convoy has moved into the 3rd operations area. The convoy is heading towards these defensive structures here. Freeze it. One or both of these larger structures will be the center of Smoke Jaguar coordination for this area. The key to this mission are these 3 bridges. We're going to try and trap the convoy. Data feed. Watch what comes up over this hill. There. More naval lasers. Right where the cork in our trap needs to be. Cut the feed. Abel, Baker, and Charlie indicate the bridges that have to be blown after the convoy crosses into the central area. The structures at Abel and the laser towers at Charlie need to come down. Expect heavy resistance. They need the salvage almost as much as we do.
Okay, so from what I'm gathering, at least what it sounded like, what we're supposed to do. So there's some things we have to take out, but it also sounds like we're supposed to blow up these bridges, but we have to wait until the convoy is in this area to blow them up. That way they can't escape. That's what it sounded like anyway. All right, well, first off, let's take a look at some of the things that we gained salvage-wise. So the main thing I'm going to concern myself with is the mechs that we acquired. So we have a Orion and a Champion that I think I'd like to pick up. In this case, Maybe I remove a Shadow Cat and a Bushwhacker to get them. And we'll go from there. The Orion would be an upgrade over the Thor, I believe. And then the Champion, I just kind of like that mech. So anyway, I think it's better than a Bushwhacker. So let's go ahead and remove the Shadow Cat and one of the Bushwhackers. And we will add in the Orion. Okay, so that's all good to go. Now, obviously, there's weapon systems and stuff that I'm going to have to pick up as salvage as well. But for now, I'm going to move on. So we'll hit accept. Now, I am curious, if I go into the mech lab, I really don't know if it's easy for me to track equipment. So I'm guessing when the one mech got its arm blown off, it lost weapon systems. But I'm also going to guess, because of the way that these presets work, that it's automatically being filled with equipment that I installed in it. So it's more or less ready to go. So I'm guessing possibly we lost some equipment, but then we had enough that we could just immediately re-equip these mechs. So not really sure 100%. There's certain elements of the way that this campaign works that I really don't know, because this is my first experience since, well, many years with the campaign. So that's one thing I'm a little iffy on. And all of my play experience before I started this campaign was playing through the quick action kind of skirmish mode, and there's no carryover of equipment. So obviously I can't really see from there how that system works. So I didn't really memorize every weapon system I had and how many of them I had. And the other thing that's kind of problematic is, even though I haven't picked up the salvage, it's still listed here as something that is there. That's just kind of the way that the game works. It's not until you move on that the things that are in the allocate salvage screen, they will go away if you don't take them with you. That's more or less how I think, figured how it works. Maybe there are parts of that that I don't understand correctly, but from what I've gathered, that's indeed how it works. So in my mind, the Orion should be an upgrade over the Thor because it's just a heavier mech. So if we now it is slower though, so maybe it really isn't that much of an upgrade. But in theory, it's possible we'd be able to upgrade it enough. I'd say the main problem with that is the fact that it is a inner sphere mech, and your inner sphere mechs have a little bit of a disadvantage when it comes to how many slots are available. Because clan mechs, when they put internal structure or they're using the upgraded armor types, it doesn't take up as many slots as it does on an inner sphere mech. As a matter of fact, it takes half as many slots. So it may be difficult to get this Orion to be on the same level as the Thor would be. So in that vein, we may be better off just, sticking with the two Thors. The only reason we'd want to upgrade would be the Orion possibly having more armor capacity, which it probably does because it's a heavier mech. But honestly, I think I'm pretty happy with the loadout that I have. The Sunder did a good job. Now, that did teach me a lesson about the AMS system. So where I install it seemingly matters. I would have thought that an AMS system would work just fine in a torso section, but apparently it needs to be in an arm to work. Maybe that's something that the manual does say. I didn't really check that ahead of time, but just to make sure that these other mechs are going to be working properly, we should take out the AMS systems. And then I should put them in one of the arms. So we'll put it in the right arm. So this is ready to go. I will accept. And then we will also save this loadout. Because it's just moving the AMS system around. So save that under AI1. And then, I don't remember, did I use an AMS system in here? I did, and I bet you it's not in the right place as well. So we're going to do the same thing on this mech. So customize. Find the AMS system, it's in the left torso, and we'll move it to one of the arms. So doesn't probably matter. Left arm's good as any, so. Okay, well, I think that is pretty much everything ready to go. I am still, I would say, happy with the mech loadouts. The Thors give me good long-range support with their ERPPCs. I think they're ERPPCs. Yeah, ERPPC. And then the Annihilator gives me good close-in firepower with the 4 medium pulse lasers. So, the 2 AC-10s. So I'm pretty happy with this loadout. And again, I like the Sunder loadout as well. These two work together well. The LRM5s work all right. I could probably save myself a bit of weight if I were to switch these out with a different system, but a lot of it depends on how much ammo I have. So let's take a look at that and decide. I should still have a decent amount of the rifle ammo, so we're good there. LRM5, we have 1260. LRM10, I have 1620. LRM15, 840. Okay, so we could switch this out to an LRM10, or at least a couple of them to LRM10. So at the moment, we have one LRM5 in the left torso, one LRM5 in the right torso, other LRM5. I know I have 3 of these things, and I always... one's in the head. So what I could do is I could remove... the problem is the slots, though. At the moment, I'm full capacity on both my right and left torso. So that's where changing the LRM loadout is going to be a little trickier. I'm fairly certain rifle ammo cannot blow up. So I'm going to remove the case. I'll remove LRM5, LRM5. And then this should save me some tonnage. I'm going to go ahead and put in a clan LRM10. We'll keep the one LRM5 that's up in the head. Of course, the problem with that is now I have 2 different types of ammo. So the LRM5 is going to last longer than the LRM10 unless I modify my ammo loadout, which I can do. That's not that big of a problem. So we'll remove one. We're going to need 2 slots, I think, though. Let's check that. So LRM10 clan takes up... Oh, it only takes up 1 crit. Okay, so we'll keep that in the left torso. Why is it saying 11 of 12? There should be more slots than that. I removed. Oh, the case doesn't take up slots. All right, so that was my mistake. But still, we're okay because it only takes up 1 slot. So that goes there. And then I guess we might as well put the case in just as a precaution if it doesn't take up any slots. Okay. And then a right torso, I'll put in 2 tons worth of LRM10 ammo. So that should equal out. We have 1 ton of LRM5 and 2 of LRM10. So that should give me the same endurance. Because the LRM10 is going to burn through ammo twice as fast. So we're good there. We have a half a ton to play with. I'm not sure I could really do anything with that half a ton. Obviously, we did increase my ammo capacity, so that's good. We could go to... I doubt we can... Yeah, we can't increase the speed at all. Go somewhere where we have a slot. So, yeah, nothing in here. So I do definitely want this tag, though. So I need to free myself up a half ton somewhere. Maybe we remove the AMS system. I mean, it did do good work for me last time, but if we're going to keep the tag or use tag, probably be a good idea to... That's going to be an on-mission basis. So move that, and then in the left arm, I'll just go ahead and put that tag. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the weapon groups. So the LRM10 needs to switch 3. And it doesn't look like tag is something that takes up a slot. Again, I've never used tag before, so I don't really know how it works. It may just be one of those things where it's a mission parameter thing. But it did say to have it for this mission, or at least it alluded to that. So, all right, we're ready to go in case that is what we need. I may think about this and see if I can modify this mech in a way that we may be able to put the AMS system back in. Curiosity. Does the clan AMS system... I would assume the clan AMS system still takes up tonnage. It wouldn't be free. So, all right. Well, I'll look around at things and see maybe there's something I could move around. I mean, honestly, we don't run that hot. So I could just take out a ton, one of my double heat sinks. So... Again, I don't know how the tag system works. I'll put it in the arm, just for safety's sake. I'll put the AMS system back on the arm, but I will remove one double heatsink somewhere. Like we have one in the arm. I'll just go ahead and remove that. And then we'll put the AMS. We have a half a ton we're not using, but I'd rather have the AMS system than not, and I don't ever remember running hot with this mech, so still, I think a good loadout. And groups are still good? Okay. So I'll go ahead and save this. Now it just told me that I don't have room tonnage-wise for those things. I kind of figured out what it is going on there. So if you strip something and you don't have tonnage in your mobile field bases, their stockpile, then it's just going to go into here. So it's just letting you know that, more or less. Okay, so I do want to save this, so... But that tag is definitely something that I could take or leave, depending on the mission. But in this case, might as well have it installed. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.